Hello there, this is Ben Fournier, Benevolent Psychorum. Here's Proverbs 11:4 and cognitive functions. With an image from Wikimedia Commons of coins burning. Riches are worthless in the day of wrath, but righteousness brings deliverance from death. Berean Study Bible. NINFI, an attitude of a vengeful INTJ. Though for the Bronze Age setting of the Kingdom of Israel, their calamities would be more like widespread famine and wars by greedy nations with chariots. This makes me think more of the Fallout series of games in which official currencies have been replaced by bottle caps. Of course, it's all arbitrary as to what's counted as a medium of exchange, whether by fiat or by pretending a shiny thing has more value than other less shiny things. But in times of economic collapse and other events along those lines, all the hoarded gold will be just weight to weigh one down. When it's time to get to the mountains, like in Mark 13, probably the only ones allowed to officially buy and sell will have the mark in Revelation 13. So when dealing with others, it's going to be more trade and barter, and just helping each other out to do what's right rather than merely increasing one's stupid bank account with a few more digits or one's pocket with a little more worthless gold. And, for as bad as things are going to get, if the whole Agenda 21 or 2030 sustainability stuff is a thing, I don't think it's the actual end. I think it's just yet more tyranny, maybe another step towards the type of government that would be in Revelation 13, but in Revelation 12:12 it's rejoice you heavens and you who dwell in them, and woe to the earth and sea and the inhabitants thereof. And that's the time when the devil has a short time. Right now it's all fun and games, messing around with humanity that he hates because we're made in the image of God. It's just, this is an intermediate time. If the heavens are the material heavens, as in the heavens declare the glory of God, and it's humans dwelling in space by then, having at least, being able to be self-sufficient and at least out of reach, or being militarily superior to the forces of tyrannical Earth, that's a ways off. Right now we only have a few stations in low Earth orbit that are completely dependent upon the surface. If Earth's governments just abandon them, they'd have to get to the Soyuz and fall back, kind of thing. There's no self-sufficiency. There's not even an orbital station that has rotational gravity yet, and growing plants enough to keep lasting indefinitely. That would be like the minimum requirement. You'd still need to be out of missile range too and stuff like that, or have a good countermeasures, but something along those lines. Either way, we're not even close to that. And with it taking a couple decades just to build a modular ISS thing, it's like, I'm sure things could be built way faster. Like with the world wars, you put focused effort on things, you can get a ton done in just a very short amount of time. But until there's a focused effort, and more than half a penny to the dollar going to the space agencies versus 50 cents to 75 cents to the Department of Endless Wars. A reference to Orwell for those that just love the military, because we're taught to love the military on one side, or at least when there's not the opposite team in the office. It's like, that humanity needs to spread out into space. And I think that's going to happen before the events of Revelation 13, what could be in Revelation 12:12, and that's sort of the premise of my stories, the humanities sunset stories, in fullness of time and whatnot. So I don't think it's going to be quite this bad quite yet. But, I mean, either way, when it's that kind of time, though, yeah, all the numbers in a bank account and even the gold be able that we're able to count as what we measure human worth in terms of now will be worthless. What you can do for helping each other stay alive, that's what'll be better. And of course our souls matter more than our bodies, but still, it's best to still know what you're doing to preserve life as much as possible, though. Anyway, take care everyone, and try not to go crazy. This kind of stuff here, do you serve God or Mammon? Because, yeah, God is the creator of the universe, and all this stuff is just gonna be, moth and rust destroy. So yeah, take care everyone, and try not to go crazy.